This is a brief instruction on how to clean up the data from a PDF file. This was actually data that was on a PDF format downloaded into an Excel sheet. Um, the different data points are serial number, company name, contact person, mailing address, um, telephone, fax, email, product type, and description. So this data, in order to be put in a database, needs to be cleaned. For instance, um, we need to figure out each data point within uh, within the data itself. For instance, contact person is too broad because um, later when we want to do a search for, let's say, just last name, unless the data is separated by first name, middle name, and last name, we will not be able to sort it or manipulate the data or even retrieve um, the data based on the last name. So in order to do that, we need to first separate this data. Um, so normally what you can do is uh, insert however many columns you think that data can be broken down into. Um, unique characters or characteristics. A contact name could be first name, middle name, last name, and I just left one extra column just in case there were four variables when um, I divide up this the contact person's name. Okay, so the best way to do this in Excel sheet is highlight this column and then go to data here on the top and do a text to column. Okay, so this is text and it will break it down into different columns. It can be delimited by uh, certain characters, or it can be fixed with, meaning if you want to do it in a fixed column, then you can do it that way, or you can separate it by comma or space or semicolon, those type of characters. So let's, as I look at this data, there is spaces between first name, middle name, and last name. So what I'm going to do is say delimited and hit next, and here it will ask you what to separate the data by. So it's not tabs but space. Okay, so I unclick tabs and put space, and as you can see there's a space between first and middle name and a space between middle and last name. So here's an example of how the data will be separated. Contact person P right. So I go next and finish. Cancel, because it's saying destination. Do you want to replace the contents of the destination cells? Which means that there were some names that required maybe more than 4 columns. So let's cancel that and add more space. Let me add 3 more space. See if that. So insert 3 more columns. So now I do that again. Highlight that column, contact person, text to column, delimited, do next and space, next, and finish. Huh. Okay, that is strange. So let me do this. Let me cancel this. Let me delete all the rows. And what I will do is put Control X to cut, and then Control V to paste it here. So I'm removing or cutting and pasting it from the middle here to the last, so doesn't matter how many spaces there are, there's enough space here. Now again, let's try the process. Text to column, delimited, next, space, next, and then finish. Okay, so see how this has now been broken down into first name, middle name, and right, and it's going to be the same for all of them. Okay, so now what I do is I change this to say first name, label this as a middle name, just for consistency, name, we make that first name, middle name, and last name. Okay, so we have the three names. Just to make it look nice, I don't know what that was, but just to make it look nice, I will put it in the middle and put it at the bottom, like here. Okay, so that came down. So first name, and I can do that for all of them. Or yeah, middle here is better. It's the best. Okay, so we have JP Rai, Til Bahadur Taman. Okay, Jit Bahadur Taman. So so Narayan Singh doesn't have a middle name, so what you need to do then is Control X and put it in the middle name column. So let me go back up here, and I'm going to freeze this. If you go to view, freeze panes, so what that will do is when you scroll down, the title will continue to show, so we know which column is which. So J till, so if there is no middle name, like this one, Narayan Singh, and no contact here, Muhammad Hussein, so can't put that in middle name, so we Control X, Control V, Muhammad, no middle name, Thapa, Control X, Control V, no middle name. So Madhukar Thapa and Prashant Thapa. So these are two contact people. Don't know how to. I think for now we just delete one of the names and just put one contact person per. So this was Thapa. So Control X, Control X for Thapa, and put it in here, and delete this. So we have only one. Deepak Raj Joshi. Here is Karki again. Control X, Control V. Okay, so you guys, you get the idea, right? So that's the way you clean up. Change color scheme to keep the current as. Don't show this message again. So that's how we cleaned up first name, last name. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is and here is this one. It has Anis Ahmad, Zub Zugard. First name Mustaq Ahmed Zugard. Let's delete all these people. This is gone. So Idris, delete him. Samal Ahmed, that's his last name. Oops, sorry. Control C, Control X, put it in the last name column. See if there's any more here. So that was the only one. Okay, so we have first name. Oh, here's somebody here I just saw. Yeah, Ahmed Ansari, Iqbal Ahmed Ansari. So delete these people. So just delete them. Okay. Here's somebody else. Indra Money. Delete this guy. Put the last name in the last name column. So let me see if there's more. Delete this guy. So I'm just gonna delete all of this on this column. Okay. So nothing on the K column. Oh, did I see something there? Oh yeah, here. Delete these people. So now this one's cleaned, first name, last name. Well, I've shown you how this can be cleaned. Same would be for mailing address. So why don't we do this? Shift. If you do shift and down, it will take you all the way down to the last. Shift and down. So let's do a Control X, cut, and paste it at the end here, column K, which is empty now. Right? So we need to do the same thing with the mailing address. Break it down. So it needs to be broken down into PO Box, this one, Machali Teku Kathmandu. So several pieces of information within that record. So let's go through our process. Highlight this column, go to data, and then text to column, delimit it, and let's see how this can be actually separated by commas, all of them. So we'll say yes, delimited, next, not space but comma. So see how this gets broken down. Here's the example of how it should be broken down, and you can scroll down and see how it's done. So you go next, and then you go finish. Now you can see that that piece of information is broken down into different columns. So this is the mailing address, this is the this is the, I would say this would be the city. Let's put this city. So it's a little complicated for Nepali addresses. So Machali is like a toll, so let's put toll. This is actually then it should be city. So let's erase this. So Machali Teku, as I know this, is same name. So I'm gonna control X Kathmandu, put it here. So Ilam is a city, Deorali, uh, guess they didn't have the complete address, so should probably put Deorali here. Deorali, yeah, and erase Deorali here because that's not a street address. So let's put this as street address. Okay. Um, so as we scroll down, Halanga Darchula. So Control X, put that here. Halanga here. So this is Amargadi. It's actually a city. Now he's got Nepal here too. Control X. So Dadel Buddha, Kathmandu, Nepal. Let's erase Nepal because it's all Nepal. So PO Box, Tilpureshwar, Kathmandu. Yeah. So let's put just Kathmandu for now. And PO Box, Tilpureshwar is the tool. Control V. So this is the way you would clean this up. Amarahat Village, Dharan Municipality, Sunsari. Actually, Dharan is the city. Oh, maybe not. Don't need Sunsari district. Dharan. Let's put this as Dharan. And Nepal, erase Nepal. Amarahat Village, ward number 13. Maybe that should be enough. So you see how I'm cleaning it up and going down, like for instance this one is, we just need Kathmandu, ward number 7, Chusepati, maybe reverse this. Chusepati is probably the tool. Control X. So this would be ward number 7. Actually, as I look through this, we might want to put one more column, insert column, and put this as ward number 2. Ward number. And this would be, there's a lot of ward numbers I can see. So let's put this in ward number column, all these in ward number column. So do a shift, control X, put it here. Yeah. Delete Nepal, we can put it later. Delete this, put it Kathmandu. Removed the district, just put Kathmandu. Oh, what's this? 8. Alpha is a district, Britamore is a city. So let's put it here. Maybe we need one more column here too, actually. So put district here. Right? Because Ilam Kalanga, Darsula is the district. I think city is Kalanga. Control X. Yep. Americari. Control X. Control V. Just don't mind my phone there. So again, Tripureshwar is the toll, Kathmandu, and Kathmandu is the district too. So Ilam is the toll. This is Ilam. Ilam is the district too. Okay. So that's the way. It's kind of a tedious process, but you would clean up the data, and we can actually delete this column, uh, and the same would apply for telephone and fax. I think you can separate it through. So let's do the telephone and fax. Control X. Go all the way to the end. Let's leave a space here, just in case. So I'm gonna put it here. Control V. And then what I'm going to do is highlight that column, text to column, and as you can see here, there's phone with column. So I want to separate the numbers. Okay, so I will do delimited and then go next, and then I will go, this is it's not a comma, it's not a semicolon, it's actually a colon. So I'll do other, and then I'll put colon here, shift colon, right? So you can type colon here. See how it has broken it down into telephone, fax, email. All the spaces have been broken down. So let's do, because down here I see phone number and then space. Is there a comma between here? No. There's a space. So let's do this. Forget the comma. What does that do? Okay. Don't see any comma. Let's scroll down. Okay, let's do without the comma, because I don't see any comma. So do next, and then finish. Okay, now it's been broken down into, so we took out the phone, just the word phone, because we really don't need that. We're gonna label it here. So this is phone, right? And this column, we can actually delete this column, because all it says is phone, 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 phone. So we don't need that column. Delete that. So here's phone. Phone numbers are together, and this is probably fax. This has mixed fax and email. So all this is in email. This column is email. This is fax. So I'm gonna put fax here, and then email here. So let's assume Control X, Control V. put it in email column. This is phone number, phone number. If there is an extra number, we'll just put it as fax for now. So this is fax, fax. Could be phone number. We don't know for sure. But we just need 2 columns. Okay, these 2 are emails. Control X, highlight both, Control X, and then paste it here in the email column. So this is 3 phone numbers. So this is definitely a mobile number. So maybe we create one more column and label it mobile. Right? So we have fax. So we go down. Let's see, email column is fine. And so this is a mobile number, and put it in the mobile section. So this again is a mobile number, and this on request, let's delete this. Don't know if this is a mobile number. This one's a mobile number. So that's the way you would clean this. Now we can, I'm going to save this. Save as. Let me see. It's Herb Exporters of Nepal. Save. Should have saved it earlier. Okay, so that's the way you would clean up a data once it's been downloaded. Actually, this is also something that needs to be cleaned. Description. So I would do a Control X. Let's again move it all the way to the end. Okay, so leave 1 space. Control V. Again, do text to column once you highlight it, delimit it, and this is easy because it has commas. So delimited, next, comma, not space. We don't need space, comma, no others. So just comma. So do next, finish. Okay, see? So now it's broken down each of the herbs that this company exports into different columns. So later when we are searching for all the companies who export or sorted by Lokta, we can do it at this column, on this column. So that's the beauty of dividing each of the data points into its smaller pieces. So what I would like to do is then herbs and others. So this has nothing, lichen, Swerta. So here's Swerta. What is okay? I'm trying to see some consistency here because I would like to put each herb in one column. So this should be a Lokta column. If anybody has Lokta, then we should just put it here. Rite, Rita, Tulsi. Okay, so this one has Rita, Rita. Rita. So a lot of Ritas here. So maybe, so what I would do is move this, Control X once you highlight it, Control V. So move this, so this is going to be Rita column. There's a lot of Ritas here. RITTHA, right? So if this is not here, then we move it. So this will be empty for this one also. Move this, right? So this is going to be only if they have Rita. So this one doesn't have, this one doesn't have. Okay, here's Rita. Control X and Control V. Okay, so this is still Rita. And Control X, put it here. Rita. So see how I did it? So now this looks like this could be Jue, or I don't know how to pronounce that well. And so let's put it here. Amala, so not Jue here, so move that. So this will be the Chu. Yeah, Jue Rita. So this one will be Chao. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, so you get the point of now this will be the Rita column, this will be the Chao column, and so we just need to figure out, oh, here's Chao here, so Control X and then put it in this column, and just try to figure it out. So I see a lot of Timur here. I think there were other Timur, so maybe one column could be Timur. So Amala. Timur is here, so maybe make this Timur is here too. So maybe insert a column and put Timur here, and then Control X, Control V. So all this column we can go down. This one should be here. See? So move that away and put this here. So Timur is here, put it here. Control X. And here is all this. So Control X, put it here. And Rite is here. Put it here. So you can figure out the best way to sort this. So basically what you're trying to do is for each column have only one herb. That ends the cleaning up process.